What's up, Rebels? It is Chunky Monkey 40 here, and today I'm very excited to be making this video because, for one, I get to wear my Dobbs Parker hat, and two, we're going to be talking about my top 15 Kid Rock songs. Yeah, I know the title says 10. I kind of lied, but at the same time, this was supposed to only be a top 10, but I had an issue making it a top 10 because I couldn't pick just 10 songs. I couldn't. And so we got a top 15 for you guys today. So be sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Kid Rock related videos like this one. Also, don't forget to go and check out chunkymonkey40.com/shop to get yourself some Orange Cars Matter or Stay Rebel merchandise. And also, we're going to be doing a giveaway of this poster right here. This is one of my Kid Rock posters that I do sell on my website, but I drew on this one with Sharpies and shit and wrote "We the People" on there, and I signed it too. And I personally think it looks pretty cool. If you'd like to win this, all you have to do is simply follow me on Instagram at chunkymonkey40, and then I also want you to comment on this video the title of your favorite Kid Rock song and your Instagram handle. Maybe also comment a little bit on what you like about the song and whatnot. But yeah, all you got to do is just comment your Instagram handle and your favorite Kid Rock song down in the comment section. And then you also have to be following me on Instagram. And the reason why you have to follow me on Instagram is because I'm going to do the drawing on an Instagram live stream, which the drawing I'm looking right now, let's do March 12th. All right. Let's shoot for March 12th for the drawing. All right. Anyways, coming in at number 15, we've got Son of Detroit. Now, this song is just, it's a remake of David Allan Coe's song, Son of the South. I got to see Kid Rock play this live, actually. He played it in 2019 at Pine Knob in Detroit. And dude, oh my God. He actually opened the show with this song. And what he did is he had this video playing, and it was him coming down in a rocket ship, landing in Michigan, right behind Pine Knob. And then he jumps out of it. Well, it wasn't a rocket ship, it was a fucking trailer. But he jumps out of it, and then he runs out on stage and plays Son of Detroit. And it's just, it was awesome. And this song is a great party song. I remember hearing it on the boat all the time when I was younger, because I grew up listening to Kid Rock. My whole family listens to Kid Rock. So yeah, this song is just one of those songs that give me a throwback to my childhood. And by the way, let me cut myself off here for a second. So on this whole list, I'm not going to be talking about any of the hit songs. Like All Summer Long, you're not going to see on this list. Ball with a Ball, Motherfucker Like Me. You're not going to see any of those on this list, and the reason for that is because I just simply want to keep this to the songs that are underrated and don't get enough attention. Because personally, I think that those are some of his best songs. But anyways, coming in at number 14, we've got Amen off of the Rock and Roll Jesus album. And it's crazy that this song came out so long ago because it seems like it's almost more relevant today than it was back then. You know, one line in the song is stop shortchanging your neighbors and living off handouts and favors, and maybe give a little bit more than you've got to give. And that's something you don't really see too much nowadays. Everyone's got to keep it all to themselves. And especially nowadays with how divided, like as this country has become more and more divided, this song has become more and more relevant. Now, it's shocking to me that that song wasn't a #1 hit, but at the same time, it's not really that shocking to me because of how libertarian it is. But it's a great song to sit down and reflect on life too. Coming in at number 13, we've got Rock and Roll off the 2003 Kid Rock album. Now, this song, it's just awesome to drive to, seriously. I just like to go fast when I hear this song. Like, it comes on in the radio, or like go on a road trip, and that's what it makes me want to do. It just makes me want to go somewhere and go do something fun. And it reminds me a lot of my grandparents, my Nana and Papa, who I've talked about a lot on this channel. There's one line in it that says bus is leaving, and on their headstone, it says the bus is left. And the reason it says the bus is left is because my Nana and Papa, when they were getting ready to leave, to go anywhere, whether it was the store, a bar, whatever it may have been, my Nana would always take forever to get out of the house. So my Papa would say, come on, Tony, the bus is leaving. And that stuck with her. And so when it came time, she decided to put that on the stone. And that song, it kind of makes me think about them and the good times I had with them. And I think that's another good part of why I like it so much. Coming in at number 12, we have the Midwest Fall off the 2010 EP Racing Father Time. Even if you're a big Kid Rock fan, chances are you've probably never heard this song or even heard of this album. And the reason for that is because it was sold as an exclusive at Meijer stores. Now, Meijer is dominantly in Michigan. And with that, it was hard to find the Racing Father Time EP because it was only sold on a CD at Meijer. You couldn't go online and buy this. You can't go buy it anywhere except for eBay. I don't even have this CD yet. I've been looking for it, but I haven't found it. The only one that I found was $60 $20. That's how rare this CD is. It's easier to find some of his earlier records like the Polyfuse Method and Early Morning Stone Pimp than it is Racing Father Time. And that came out in 2010, but it was a Myers store exclusive, and so it's kind of hard to find. But I had to include it on this list because it really is a deep song, and it reminds me a lot of his song on Born Free, Times Like These. And being from the Midwest, you know, there's some lines in this that just really hit home. It seems actually line after line hits home with you. Some lines that are notable are staring at December, dreaming about July, and I'll actually play this next one.
We built the cars and tanks that helped to keep our nation free, and now I can't afford to feed my family.
Just that raw emotion in that one line right there is just awesome. We built the cars and tanks that help to keep our nation free, but now I can't afford to feed my family. And now that was probably written during the 2008 recession when all the jobs were leaving Detroit, because I know that that's when Times Like These was written. But it's a great song. I highly recommend you guys go check it out. And actually, you can go check it out because at the top of the description, I'll leave a link to a playlist containing all 15 of my favorite Kid Rock songs so you guys can go listen to them. Coming in at number 11, we have Cocaine and Gin off of the Rebel Soul album. Now, this song it's a deeper song for sure, kind of like the Midwest Fall is, but only this one is more of like a love song kind of deal, and it's a great song to listen to when you're going through a breakup. Seriously, it is. Or even just a hard time in general, really. I mean, it's calming, it's slow, it's raw, it's got a great rhythm and a great sound to it. I listen to it very frequently. The Rebel Soul album is one of my favorite albums by Kid Rock, and the reason for that is because there's songs like this and The Mirror on that album that just hit home, you know. And it's funny, my favorite Kid Rock album actually has my least favorite Kid Rock song on it, and that is of course Midnight Ferry. I can't stand that song. It's just so repetitive. I can't do it. I've only listened to it all the way through once, and I did that like a couple weeks ago just because I was bored. Anyways, we're in the top 10. So number 10 is Abortion. This song is off the History of Rock album, so it's kind of an older Kid Rock song, but dude, it's so underrated. Like seriously, like this and the Midwest Fall, I could not make this video without putting them on the list. And the reason I say that is because Abortion is probably Kid Rock's deepest song yet. I'm gonna read you guys some of the lyrics here in a minute, but the song, it talks about a man's perspective of an abortion and how he might feel years after that abortion took place, and that's exactly what this song is about too. Almost everyone I've showed it to really enjoyed this song and was surprised that they hadn't heard it before. Now, some of these lyrics are: my veins are popping from this love inside, I just can't let it out. This pipe and these needles are my only guide. They've got me on the wrong route. What is my life about? Living in the shadows of a man I've never seen and dreaming like a lonely child. I know your brothers and your sister and your mother too. Man, I wish you could see them too. And dude, this song is just, it's so deep in the sound of it. I'm gonna play a little clip of it, just a little clip.
I've never heard you cry, I've never seen you whine. I'm feeling oh so young, but still I must die to get to you. And if I do, I wonder how just you will see me and implicate the things I've done.
Getting off of all the heartbreak songs, coming in at number 9, we've got Cocky. Now this song is a great pump-up song, really gets you going, and it's also taught me a lot of life lessons in life. I mean, like I've said, I grew up listening to Kid Rock. I grew up listening to his music, and this song taught me some lessons in life, and some of those were to always feel proud of yourself and where you come from and what you do in life. Because a lot of times, like, people will be like, oh, you're just bragging. Oh, you're just bragging and flexing on yourself. It's like, well, no, I worked hard to get to where I am. And that's something I've always lived by. You know, the lyrics, they say I'm cocky, but I say, what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. That's the truth. I mean, I've been fortunate enough in my YouTube career so far to have met some of my idols. I mean, I've got John Schneider's signature on this koozie. I've got Upchurch's signature on that jacket over there. And I've got Kid Rock's signature right up on that wall. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of where I come from, and that's not gonna change. Coming in at number 8, we've got Rock Bottom Blues. This song is so much fun. Oh my God, I wanna see it live so bad. And I feel like I've heard Rock say it once that was one of his favorite songs to perform. The only place I know of it ever being played live was actually on the Chill and the Most. Other than that, I don't think this song's ever been played live before. Coming in at number 7, we've got Best of Me off the first Kiss album. Now, this song, from what I know about it, it was written about George Jones. He hasn't really said specifically what the song is actually about, but the first place he played it was at George Jones's memorial service at the Grand Ole Opry. I haven't heard very many songs that truly describe like who I am, or at least how I feel I am, and I feel like Best of Me really puts that into words. I just like to try and make the people around me as happy as I can when I'm around them. Now we're gonna stick to the first Kiss album for a minute here, because coming in at number 6 we've got Ain't Enough Whiskey. And fun fact about this song, I actually got my first speeding ticket listening to this song while driving. It's a very libertarian song, and it actually kind of resembles Let's Ride off the Rebel Soul album. Ain't Enough Whiskey just talks about how the government's all talk, no action. You know, we pay for these people to be in office and they don't do shit for us. And the shit that they do actually get done is either half-assed or done incorrectly. And after Ain't Enough Whiskey was released in 2015, it was no shocker that Kid Rock would endorse Trump for president in 2016. Yeah, Ain't Enough Whiskey's a banger. I love it. Now we're getting down to the top 5, and at number 5 we've got Don't Tell Me You Love Me off the Rock and Roll Jesus album. This is actually my second favorite song off Rock and Roll Jesus. My absolute favorite song off Rock and Roll Jesus was actually Roll On. I love that song, man, but it's a hit, so I had to cut it out of the list. And the reason why I like Don't Tell Me You Love Me so much is not only because it just sounds great, it's a great blues song, but also it's got rock in it too. It's like country rock and blues, kinda. But it's got some really good advice in there that I've taken to heart.
You gotta touch the stove and learn, they say. Get burnt and learn that way. You better keep your feelings at bay, or honey, you gon' pay. I'm an outlaw, bad Leroy Brown.
That's some pretty good advice if you ask me. That, and then I also love how this song references Jim Croce's song Bad Bad Leroy Brown, because in the first pre-chorus he says, I'm an outlaw, bad Leroy Brown, the only cool hand Luke left in this town. Because those are two legendary outlaws. Now coming in at number 4, I've got another song for you that you've probably never heard before. This is Crack Rocks off the 1996 album Early Morning Stone Pimp. And fun fact too, this song was actually on Devil Without a Cause. It was a bonus track. It was track 15 on Devil Without a Cause. Not a lot of people know that because these CDs are very rare. I'm fortunate enough to have found one on eBay. I ordered it and it came all the way from Australia. This song is literally just a beat and a funky ass bass line. It's epic. It's a back and forth between Uncle Kracker and Kid Rock. My favorite lyric of all time in it is,
I'm a rambling man and I'm platinum bound. Me too, hold my brew. I thought you knew. .16 is what I blew. I bet facts that you straight that illegal act. Fuck that, I still roll with the 40 in my lap. Back in second grade, I carried a lunchbox. Turned 21, started smoking crack rocks.
It's just funny as hell, and it's got such a good rhythm to it. And another fun fact about this song, Kid Rock plays it at every single concert. Don't believe me? Watch this.
Ain't no party like a Detroit party, 'cause a Detroit party don't stop. I said it ain't no party like a Detroit party, 'cause a Detroit party don't stop.
Yep, it's the intro to every single Kid Rock show. Number 3 is What I Learned Out on the Road. It's one of those early country rap songs, and a little rant for a second. It's kind of annoying to me that Kid Rock doesn't get much credit in the country rap scene. Like a lot of the country rappers like Upchurch and Jelly Roll, they'll talk about him in their songs, but like as for like the actual fans and the origins of country rap, Kid Rock was a big part of that. People don't know this, but Cowboy was released in 1998. That was, in my eyes, the first country rap song. If not, then it was definitely the first country rap song to actually go big and get radio play. And What I Learned Out on the Road, which really the whole Cocky album is kind of a lot of country rap if you really think about it. But I could argue with you all day to say that Cocky is one of the first country rap albums. Coming in at number 2, we've got Rock and Roll Pain Train. This was the hit song that never was. Everyone loves this song, especially, I mean, it still gets played live to this day. But it's just bizarre to me that this isn't a bigger song than it is. It's been played live so many times. I think it's more so just that the live version is better. And I love how it starts off with a little bit of Bob Seger at the beginning.
Thank you very much. A couple of songs from a new LP we'd like to do for you now. Thank you very much. A couple of songs from a new LP we'd like to do for you now. This first one's called Traveling Man.
That soundbite was from the Live Bullet album, which is the best Bob Seger album by far. But Rock and Roll Pain Train really describes the good and the bad of being out on the road. Same with what I learned out on the road. But I like Rock and Roll Pain Train a lot more, and the reason for that is simply because of the record scratching, man. I love that sound. It's one of my favorite parts of the Kid Rock shows. We're finally here, guys. We made it to #1, and that song is 3-Cat Boogie. 3-Cat Boogie was on the Rebel Soul album, and dude, it's like Muddy Waters playing on a Motown track. It's awesome. It's funky, it's soulful, it's just a good song to just vibe to. I doubt any of the lyrics mean anything. I mean, it's just a bunch of random thoughts and lines that are just rattled off, and dude, it is awesome. The sound of it, the feel, the vibe, everything about it is, it makes it my all-time favorite song. I just have so many memories of me playing Subway Surfers. I'd sit there on my iPod with my Snoop Dogg Skull Candy headphones on, and I'd just be rocking out to 3-Cat Boogie.
They can talk all they want, baby. That's all they ever do. Now the preacher man's yelling that book of Revelation, and Uncle Sam's selling us a one-world nation.
Hands down, 100% my favorite Kid Rock song, and it feels good to finally get that off my chest. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment with, once again, your Instagram handle and then your favorite Kid Rock song. Plus, go follow me on Instagram at ChunkyMonkey40 to stay tuned for when March 12th comes around and I go live on Instagram to announce the winner of this Kid Rock picture. And if you want that picture to draw on it yourself, go purchase it at ChunkyMonkey40.com/shop. Anyways, guys, thoughts said and out of the way, I am ChunkyMonkey40 at YouTube.com. Stay rebel, fuggin'.
Just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw in trouble.